I guess all of these, keyword here is proposed. These are proposed dispositions, and I know you guys are meeting with some of the national bodies between now and the BRM, and there's this kind of feedback that's happening. So I want to talk a little about what's going on.
Yeah, so we already had started this up a bit back in like November. What TC45 decided to do was publish all of the responses to a site that the national bodies could go and get at, so they could kind of follow our progress. And then we provided a feedback mechanism. So actually, even leading up to January 14th, we were able to get a good amount of feedback on our proposals and actually tweak some of the proposals to better match what the country was actually asking for. Because at times we didn't really quite interpret the comment properly, right? And so they give us more clarification, and we'd address it better. And now what we're doing, while we can't change our dispositions anymore at TC45, what we're doing is we're going and having discussions with the national bodies from now leading up to the BRM, where we can both help explain what our responses were, and also find out if, because changes can of course be made in the BRM, find out if we can try and get to an agreement on if a change does need to be made to the existing response, what that should be. How do we best meet what the national bodies want, right? And so what we're doing is we're actually having 4 calls a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have calls, 2 calls, and any national body is able to contact the editor, ask for time to go and discuss the issues that are most important to them, ask TC45 questions. The majority of the members of TC45 are on that call, so it's great because you get to talk to you get to talk to the guys that worked on the conformance clauses, and like the Apple and NextPage are really involved in that. You get to talk to the folks that focus more on backwards compatibility or on spreadsheets. So it's really a good representation of all the folks that really were behind building Ecma 376 in the first place.
And I guess that in the long run will make the BRM a little more efficient in that all the people who are going to be sitting in that room, many of them have already started these discussions with Ecma TC45,
yeah,
so it's not like you're showing up on Monday morning and saying, hey, what's on your mind?
Everybody knows, yeah. In fact, we even before Ecma was done with 376, before it was voted on by the Ecma General Assembly, which was a little over a year ago, even before that, we were releasing public drafts of the standard and in contact with SC34 in ISO, saying, hey, here's our latest draft. The current thinking is that we'll want to go and submit this to ISO after we're done in Ecma, so you have a chance to review it. So we try to have a dialogue going with SC34 from the beginning. And of course, everybody's busy, so for a lot of folks, they didn't get a chance to look at it until it really came on the table. But yeah, we've tried to really have a good dialogue going with SC34, between SC34 and TC45 for a while. And then, that's going to be important for after the BRM. If everybody decides to accept the standard, then, then we'll have to start talking about what's the right way to do the maintenance of this. SC34 will be responsible for the maintenance, but how do they want Ecma TC45 to be involved? They'll have to decide that, right? So it's good to have a good working relationship going there.
Great. Well, listen, I think we've rambled on for quite a while here, but it's very interesting to get up to date on this, and I think we're going to do a few more of these and get into more of the technical details.
Talk to more of the details of the responses and stuff, right? I think that there's we had a bunch on the board, right, that we'll be able to go and dig into, so that'll be good.
That's our laundry list for next time.
That's right.
Okay.